Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3. Game number 3 taking place here on Last Refuge between Moon and 120. Here we see 120 spawning as the blue undead player over here on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, 120 has spawned as the red night elf over here on the top right. 1v1 matchup once more. We'll see what happens in this particular game, as we saw Moon really with an unorthodox strategy in game number 2, and he may try and repeat that in game number 3. Now, how is 120 going to respond? I believe 120 is not going to be going for, well, he is going to go for a Death Knight, but I would be surprised if he got his Unholy Aura that quickly. Not having Death Coil in that early fight, and really Moon controlling the tempo and pacing of the game threw off 120. Having a little bit of mana, a little bit of the ability to Death Coil and be able to heal up his units or while engaging would have been, well, exactly what the doctor ordered, as we're now looking at 120 training up that Death Knight now. We are going to be looking at a Demon Hunter coming out from Moon, and that does mean that even if the Death Knight goes for Unholy Aura first, he should end up being fine. The Keeper of the Grove is really the cornerstone for that particular strategy. It doesn't do the most damage, but it aligns everything else up extremely well by being able to entangle those powerful Crypt Fiends and Ghouls and then have them finished off by other units. Now, let's go ahead and take a look. Demon Hunter will be popping out here in just a moment. Is a Ghoul going to spot this Demon Hunter? If it does, well, at that point, I would assume that the Death Knight knows that he can, in fact, go for Unholy Aura first. Takes a look at this. Well, Moonwell actually taking a little bit of damage and now backs off there, as you see the Demon Hunter finishing up the remainder of this creep camp and picking up a Ring of Protection +2. This 3/3/3 creep camp will be cleared out. That +2 armor going to effectively give what, 5% effective more hit points? I think it's 5. Is it 5 or 6? Or is it 6%? I think it's 6% effective more hit points. Anyways, if you guys want to know, go ahead and check out the video, as the Demon Hunter going to go ahead and come off to engage here. Archer going to take a little bit of damage. Skeletal Minions going to be making its way across, as the Archers are just going to head back down to these Moonwells. Moon has already built 3 Moonwells, you see, and that is going to be extremely helpful in trying to keep some of the damage off. Archer goes back, is able to do a little bit more piercing damage, and now those Skeletal Minions are being forced to retreat because they do not want to end up giving free experience to that Demon Hunter. Alright, Skeletal Minions down over here. You can take a look. Demon Hunter going to be doing a bit of chasing as well. Skeletal Minions, however, not going to be doing much, as the Death Knight once again wanders into this location and is not going to be able to get to any of these Wisp very easily. They are all positioned in a way which is rather difficult to take out, as the Wisp now wandering away again. Death Knight is going to be able to do anything. Oh, it is going to go ahead and use some of that Moonwell and make its way back across again, as the Death Knight going to continue to try and make its way over. This, I believe, is another Wisp location that can be used very, very effectively, as there is now, what, 2 Skeletal Minions and 2 Ghouls doing a lot of chasing. All right, swarm of Ghouls in position, and 120 is ready to try and steal a game from Moon. Moon, I do not believe, was ready for this particular strategy. There is just far too many Ghouls and other units running around, as this one particular low hit point Ghoul tries to get away. I believe a Wisp is right there, but the Ghoul will be able to head back. Meanwhile, this Skeletal Minion now back off to the north here. Death Knight and Skeletal Minions going around every which way. It looks as though an Archer is there as well. There is absolutely no Dust of Appearance, so these Archers will be able to Shadow Meld. Meanwhile, back down over here, a lot of Ghouls are going to be able to finish off this creep camp. It is a 4/3/3 creep camp, almost giving this Death Knight level 2. Death Knight going to come around the corner. Is he going to be able to finish that off here? Who's going to get that last shot? As you can see, damage is coming across, going after the Archers instead. Demon Hunter now will be able to mana burn very easily, as that Death Knight still shy on mana. Back across here, item has been left behind. Demon Hunter going to try and pick it up. Ghouls are all in position, as the Death Knight picks up Sentry Wards. All right, it looks as though that's going to be a good spot there. Replenishment potion as well. Wait, what? Oh, well, replenishment potion was on the Demon Hunter. Excuse me. As the Demon Hunter now looks to back away again. All Moon is right now trying to do is buy time to get his base up and running. You can see the dual Ancients of Lore are being added. Once Dryads are out onto the field, problems will arise. Death Knight still trying to wander around here, perhaps finish off a Demon Hunter or so. Death Knight still sitting at level 1 though, as the Quill Beast gonna quickly get taken out right here. Completely surrounded, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Death Knight still sitting at 1 though, not yet at 2. More ghouls are being added. And the sheer number of ghouls may end up becoming a problem. All of these ghouls are now going to be coming back straight up the middle. And if they are coming straight up the middle, the Demon Hunter should be able to spot them. Naga Sea Witch arrives to the party, gets a cold arrow off onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter does not have boots of speed. And now this might be a problem. All right, Moon realizes I cannot quite engage right now. What's going to be happening as the Naga Sea Witch is trying to just get a little bit of experience off over here. There you go, getting some damage off onto that Demon Hunter again. Death Knight now heading back off to the north. And we are looking at the Beastmaster trying to clear out this 533 creep camp, only to see the Death Knight arriving to the party. This is going to be extremely bad news right here. There's a Shadow Meld, and is it going to end up surviving? No, it will not. The ward is right there. Why wouldn't you finish it off? There it goes. It finally gets taken down. Demon Hunter now. Demon Hunter gets a death coil, or Death Knight gets a death coil off onto a ghoul. And are we going to see enough watch or another ward placed down? It could be the situation where all of those archers just getting absolutely destroyed right now, as the Naga Sea Witch trying to go after all of these units again. All right, Quill Beast down to 80 hit points. It could get turned around here in just a moment. And the Quill Beast will get taken down. There it goes. Demon Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. Is he going to get surrounded? No, he is not. He's able to break free once more as the Beastmaster trying to engage. All right. Wow, what was that? It looked like a bad Scroll of Town portal transfer, as the Death Knight is going to try and save that low hit point ghoul, unable to do so. Now trying to get into harm's way. Demon Hunter chasing back the other way again. Death Knight with the Death Coil to try and save the unit still. As we see back off to the north, the Tree of Life is being added. All right, low hit point ghoul trying to get away. Death Knight may be able to get off another Death Coil here, as the Dryads are unable to catch up easily. Death Coil, yep, and there you have it. That ghoul will be back on Blight. Needs to get away. Naga Sea Witch gonna get resurrected. If the Dryads are not careful, they're gonna end up catching the wrong end of a Naga Sea Witch as well, and this could be a problem. Beastmaster now trying to get away. Obsidian Statue trying to do a bit of healing as well. Focus Fire onto the low hit point ghoul. Ghoul now down to 32 hit points. There it goes. Beastmaster now turning back around as the ghouls are trying to focus down some of these units. The amount of focus fire damage from those Dryads cannot be ignored, but the Crypt Fiend now finally in play, ready to push back that target. All right, Naga Sea Witch, Death Knight sitting at level 2, low on mana. Let's see where all these units are going to be going, trying to take the time to pull back all of these creeps. The Beastmaster realizes I can't do very much to try and stop my opponent, especially when he has an Obsidian Statue backing him up. Death Knight now looking to finish off the Ogre Magi here. Naga Sea Witch will get to level 2 after this creep camp. It looks like a potion of invulnerability for the Death Knight. Extremely powerful. Tome of Experience. That is going to be huge, as we now have level 2 Death Coils on the Death Knight. Death Knight would not be at level 2 just quite yet. Instead, has level 2 with the Lich, and that is going to be a sudden jump in overall just damage output that I do not believe Moon is going to be ready for. 46 over 50 supply going up against 46 over 50. All right, expansion. There is a Hawk right there, as this Hawk is getting scouted out. A quick wisp detonation going across. Lich with the Orb of Corruption. Naga Sea Witch with the Gloves of Haste. Ancient of War going to easily get taken down here. No real chance to run away. Even if it tried to eat a tree right now, it would not get very far, as it is going to get taken down. Come on. All right, apparently regenerating too many hit points, as the units are now going to try and engage. All right, Frost Nova, Death Coil straight up onto that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, however, had a belt of giant strength and giving it an additional 150 hit points. All right, there goes a ghoul as the damage and the focus fire onto all of those back units not looking too great at all. Lich continuing to try to finish off more units. There goes a Dryad. Ghouls are coming in from the south side as well. Obsidian Statue coming in from the bottom as well, as there seems to be a little bit of a split attack. Dryads trying to run every which way. Death Knight does not have enough for a Death Coil, as the units are still trying to run back again. Crypt Fiends doing a great job here. The Dryads are no longer focus firing as the Beastmaster gets Frost Nova down. All right, big loss right there. Dryad now getting taken down as well. 3 Crypt Fiends go up against this army. Scroll of Town Portal. 1 Crypt Fiend or 1 Dryad will get taken down. More Dryads could get taken down. No, wow. That Crypt Fiend stays alive at 2 hit points and continuing to heal back once more. You can see the Archer is in the backfield here. That Crypt Fiend just wants to hide away and not take any damage. Cold arrows onto that Demon Hunter as the Dryads and Archers are just trying to run back here. All right, Crypt Fiend off to the north, playing a very, very dangerous game. Gonna go ahead and continue to fight again as a 4th Crypt Fiend now arrives at the party. There goes the Demon Hunter, and there is the GG. 120 on the board. Now falling behind 1-2 in this series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.